Here we go. Right. Any second now. And we're live. Hey guys, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics. Back today with a live between myself and Hold the Ball. And it's been a while since we've done this section. It's been too long. And yeah, also what we're going to do today is we're going to discuss all things Warriors. There's plenty of things going on in the NRL Warriors world at the moment. We've got signing rumours. You've got the draw coming out. We'll probably chat about that one as well. And we're gonna chat Peter Sullivan as well. So yeah, Hold the Ball channel. And yeah, it's been too long, but how are you going, Hold the Ball?
Yeah, look, I'm well. Thanks for having me. I appreciate that very much. It's definitely been a while. I've been sort of stuck doing exams and all those other things there. But in saying that, I'm back. All is good, and we'll keep the ball rolling. But again, thank you for having me here today. Looking forward to it. A lot of discussion points, and yeah, just looking forward to diving into it, man. So, cheers.
Yeah, it's great to have Hold the Ball back on the channel. Like I said, it's been far too long. Hopefully we can do a few more of these, maybe in the off season as well. If Hold the Ball myself get some time during the off season, I'm sure we will, because it is the off season. But say hello to the chat fam, Daniel Sexton. Hello to all of you guys. But let's get into it. We're going to discuss the first topic. And before getting into it, if there is any lag, I do apologise. I'm trying to there's the hotspot from my phone to the laptop to use the internet, because the Wi-Fi is not the best. So if it does lag, I do apologise. Please bear with me. But let's get into it now. So let's get into the topics. And the first topic is Peter O'Sullivan. Now, a couple of weeks ago, it was announced that he was heading to the Redcliffe Dolphins immediately. So that is the end of Peter O'Sullivan at the Warriors. Now, he's been at the Warriors since 2018, I believe it was. So 2018. Yeah. But Hold the Ball, what are your thoughts on Peter O'Sullivan, a recruitment manager, leaving the Warriors? And Peter O'Sullivan has done a really good job of the signings. So, yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, look, first, I think I'll hit has he done a good job overall? I think myself personally, he has. He's definitely hit more than what I thought he would in terms of recruiting. He's got a few players, good players actually, who have come over to the Warriors in the last couple of years during his tenure. So I appreciate that. Obviously, Walsh, right? We've had to experience. Adam Fanor-Blake, right, is another one. You can even argue and say, who else? Sorry, just a bit of a blank there. Even O'Sullivan to a degree, Lodge as well. We've got those players there. So I think that's great. Now, in regards to him going, that to me is probably a harder pill to swallow. It just seems so abrupt, you know what I mean? Like my thought was that I was comfortable. We had someone who's going to be here with us for the long run. And then he ups and goes. And I get it. Obviously, it's a business first and all that stuff there. But I mean, it just feels like we're now left back to square one, regarding recruitment. I'm not too sure what we're going to do there, what moves we're going to make. Does it affect players that we have, i.e. Matt Lodge, right, who came over because of his father-in-law. And now he's, Peter O'Sullivan's gone. Now what happens next? Does Lodge stay? Does he go? Sean O'Sullivan's just recently joined the Panthers, you know what I mean? So again, all these question marks are sort of raised. So the way I feel about it is it sucks. It's deflating. I don't know what's going to happen next, but in saying that it is a business, we'll see what happens, I suppose. But yeah.
Yep, exactly right. I just think, Peter O'Sullivan's job. I know there's a few people that not fans because, of the signings, that the likes of Kane Evans and that. But besides that, I think we've done a good job. On Reece Welch, we've got Sean Johnson back to the club. Roger as well, Peter O'Sullivan, that reason why we got Roger, and we've also, signed for Blake. We've made some great progress. I think our signing and recruitment, since Peter O'Sullivan's come in was a great job. He did a great job there, even though we weren't really getting the results on the field, but I think he's done a reasonably good job. Good luck to Peter O'Sullivan. It's not a surprise, to be honest, because Redcliffe, they want to go after someone big. They want to try and do something in the NRL, and they had to get him, unfortunately. And, gutting as it is, it's disappointing. But good luck to Peter O'Sullivan at the Redcliffe Dolphins. Hopefully he does an all right job there. Hopefully he doesn't steal any of our players. That's fingers crossed there on that one. But
we'll see.
I think any last kind of words you want to say about Peter O'Sullivan? Move on.
No,
topic.
Look, I think you nailed it. All the best to him. I appreciate the work he's done. However, I don't think the working that he's done, I don't think the works he's done will go away. I do have a feeling that we might get a few players who might be lured by him. I think, unfortunately, that's what I predict in the future. Pain.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. So, yeah, okay. Moving on to the next topic, and it's signing rumours. Now, look, I want to hear your thoughts on this one. We have been linked to the likes of Joseph Manu from the Sydney Roosters, also Murata Niokore as well from Parramatta, and Luke Metcalf is what I'm hearing. They will be announced soon. But what are your thoughts on that? From your perspective on those signing rumours,
Yeah, look, I think it's good. Just quickly, who was that last player you mentioned? Sorry, I just missed the name there.
Yep.
Sorry, Sinex. Who was that? Sorry. Sorry, Sinex. Who was the name of the last player? I couldn't quite hear you.
Murata Niokore. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So, my apologies there. Yeah. Look, my thoughts overall.
Yeah,
it's gutsy. Particularly with Niokore. I think Niokore is a good signing to have. Obviously, you're sort of, I guess, signing him because he can play second row and or center. I think he's played really well though as a center. So if you're going to bring him in, I think you're going to have to utilize him where he's best at. Regarding Joe Manu, very ambitious. Do I think we'll get him? Nah, I don't think so. I'm sure if we did, I'm sure we'd have to throw the kitchen sink at him financially. So it'll be a big dent in the wallet there, cap space. I like it. I like the moves, but I think ultimately, no. I don't think we'll get Manu Niokore. I think we might, but in regards to Joe Manu, nah, I don't think we'll get him. I think the Roosters have him nicely wrapped up there, the sombrero. So those are my thoughts there regarding those two dudes there.
Yep, I said, in my recent video, I don't see Joey Manu coming to the Warriors. Apparently, there's reports that he'll turn down that $1 million contract that we're offering when the Roosters only offering him $800,000. So he's choosing loyalty over the stage. So yeah, it looks like he's going to. But there's talks that Luke Metcalf will definitely sign with the Warriors in 2023, and I'm not too sure what's going on with Murata Niokore. There was talks around that, but that is quiet. So yeah, look. In terms of the signing rumours, I think two of those players are possibly going to happen, and Joey Manu won't happen. So, yeah, just a question here by the Diab fam here says, thoughts on O'Sullivan going to Penrith? He's saying the Roosters. So, yeah, thoughts on that.
Yeah, look, my thoughts. Yeah, just quickly as well. I realised that you just mentioned Luke Metcalf as well. Sorry if there's something how you pronounce the name. In that, yeah, look, for me personally, I like the signing. I did hear we were trying to get him over earlier. I don't see him playing any game time at the Sharks next year. I may be wrong, but if we get him over earlier, that'll be great. I do see him as a good halfback to use to grow. I believe he plays halfback or 5'8". I'm not sure which one. I think it's halfback. He'll be good, a good weapon to use. And he's young too. I believe he's like 22, 23 years of age. So again, someone he can grow and mold the way he wants to. And I hear he's pretty eager to come to the Warriors too, which is awesome as. But yeah, look, just going back to O'Sullivan going to the Penrith Panthers. Well, he's going back to what I understand is his junior. Like, he's from there, right? He's a Penrith junior rep. So all the best to him. A pity it didn't last long. I do swear I did see a lot of brilliance there personally. I did like the way he played, but obviously the Warriors and him may have felt different, and that's just the way it goes. But he's going to a club where they will have a very high chance of, winning back-to-back grand finals. So smart maneuver, and I'm sure he will play a part in their campaign heading into next season.
Yeah, exactly right. But so moving on from the stages rumours, but the next topic we're going to talk about is I forgot what it was now. Sorry. What was it? Hold the ball. I think it was
Yeah. So the next was just the train and trial contracts that we have for some of our players.
That's right. Yeah. Apologies, my bad here, guys. Yes, trial contract close. So today, I saw a tweet on one of the league pages mentioned the train trial players and the NRL development players. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it up. Well, I'm gonna what do these players. So get into train and trial players for 2022. So we've got Jacob Laban, Zion Manu. Sorry if I pronounce his names wrong. I do apologise. Eric Vifasanga, I think that is, and Dimitrik. Dimitrik. I can't say it. But anyways, there's a few others in there. We've got Jaden Kerrigan. I think it's Tom Arley. Tri Fuller, Garrick Smith, Ash Taylor, Jackson Fry, and Adam Cook. So if you want to know all the full players, just go look it up. I'm not going to try and say all these names because they're pretty hard to say. I'm sorry, pronounce them. It's not good. But NRL development contract Warriors players. You've got hold the ball. I think you're probably best to do this. But if you've got the list, I don't know if you've got the list up, but can you go through the NRL development Warriors contract players?
Yeah, sure. Just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I can hear you. It's all good. All good.
Yep.
All right. So you can hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're right. Okay. So the names are Jacob Laban,
I can hear you.
Zion Maiu'u, Eric Vafuswanga.
Yep.
Dimitrik C. Fakula, Ali Lea Atawa, Trey Fuller, Jaden Corrigan, Tom Ale, Garrett Smith, Ash Taylor, Jackson Fry, and Adam Cook. Those are the train and trial players there.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Thanks for that. Apologies. Not his pronunciation there on names, and I need to learn them a bit better. But thanks for that. Hold the ball. Really appreciate that. But what are your thoughts? On all these players. Do you think you can see any of these players come in?
Yeah, look, I'm excited because I'm seeing Zion Maiu'u, and he's been capped as a very good player. I do believe he was the captain of the last year. The NZRL had a youth competition, right, under 20s or under 18s youth competition. Sorry, I think there was 5 districts around New Zealand, right? And I think he was the captain of the Auckland Blue team. There was Auckland Blue and there's Auckland White. He was the captain of Auckland Blue, but he was a very standout player. I like what I saw in Zion as well as Jacob Laban. It's interesting to note though that we have Tom Ale in there as well. I thought he would have already been a shoe-in to at least be in the starting be named the 30, but apparently not so. Obviously, we see Jackson Fry there as well, who I think, again, a shoe and surely, but we'll see. And Ash Taylor. But overall, I'm excited because I'm seeing some names there that I've never seen before, which means obviously these youth, that development going, again, pathways, we don't know what something's happening there, something's brewing, which is exciting for me. But again, like I said, some of the names I've sort of touched on there. It'll be interesting to see them play. But yeah, just going back to Tom Ale, I'm really surprised that he's on the train and trial contract. I thought he would have done enough personally to be in there. Ash Taylor, is he going to step up, or is this the last time we see him play? Who knows? But again, a lot of interesting stories. We'll see who makes it. We'll see who doesn't, I guess.
Yep, exactly right. I think it'll be very interesting to see how those particular players go and whether they can make it into the first grade, get a full-time NRL contract. But besides that, look, it's going to be really interesting to see how they all. Look, I'll just get a question here from the Ab fam. He says, Warriors NRL Fanatics, I know you already answered this on your channel, but hold the ball. What's your thoughts on versing the Dragons in round 1? Yeah, what do you think about that?
Easy W. No, I'm kidding. Look, I think it's good. It's going to be a good test for both teams, obviously, because you're going to come with different packs. The Dragons, they've got Sully, coming in. They've got George Burgess, They've got Woods. They've got Chi Cam as well. These are plethora of players all playing for the Dragons heading into next season. They're looking good. And the twins, I forgot the Fengai twins, sorry if I mispronounced that. They've actually signed as well, re-signed the Dragons long term. So they're going to head into round 1 full of excitement, full readiness. But you know what? So are we. And the Warriors, we've got Sean Johnson, we've got Walsh, we've got Edinson Blake. We've got potentially some new signings. Potentially, we'll see what happens. But again, we've got some players already. Matt Lodge, Toy Harris comes back. We need him back. Again, we're going to have a technical, new look team as well. So I guess for us, we'll be ready as well. My thoughts on it, can't wait. Bring it on. As a true Warrior fan would say, I think it's a W for us. I'm going to have to say it. But in saying that, obviously, it's a different story when you get there on the paddock. But yeah, looking forward to it nonetheless. Can't wait. Let's go.
Yep. So anyway, so moving. Yes, see, Walsh is suspended.
Oh yes,
he is suspended.
Right.
The Ab fam. Yep.
That's right. That's right. The 2 rounds.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh look, we'll I'm sure we'll probably suit up someone else there. Probably chuck in Dylan Whitehead and Selesnik fullback, eh? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's probably what will end up happening. But it's going to be interesting to see how that all folds for sure. Yeah.
Can I
that game is obviously scheduled for. I think it's a Yeah, sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off there. What are your thoughts on? I guess you may have already mentioned this. But what are your thoughts on Jermaine Talnor-Brown going to the Cowboys? Or leaving the Warriors, should I say?
Look, I think I wish him all the best. Good luck in that, but be honest here, I think he hasn't done much this year. He's really struggled to get into the first grade side. Personally, from my point of view, he has. I think there's still room for improvement for Jermaine Talnor-Brown. I think he's a player that's got a big body. He can run a bit more in terms of running meters. Do a lot more, Shaq. But he's only young. He's had a good year last year. He won the Rookie of the Year for the Warriors, which I thought Elias Katoa was going to get it, but he's in there.
Yep.
Jermaine Talnor-Brown. So yeah, it's an interesting signing. It's a very interesting signing for the Cowboys. Actually, very, very interesting, and I'm keen to see how it goes. What are your thoughts on it? Like personally, from your point of view, what do you think of the Jermaine Talnor-Brown signing to the Cowboys?
Yeah, look, just quickly as well before I answer, just let you know I can't see you on screen. I just FYI, just in case you didn't know. But regarding JTB, yeah, you touched on it.
Yeah.
He was a what do you call it? Yeah, I just thought he could have utilized his size a bit more. I was a fan of him when he first arrived. Obviously, a big body, an extra big body, but yeah, just probably wasn't too pleased regarding the meters he made. I think he made this season anyway in 15 games around the 850 mark, regarding meters. And if you sort of add that up to 15 games, that is not a lot by any means at all. It's actually, unfortunately not what a prop of his size could be making. So again, for him, I think it was more so an experience at the Warriors, and I'm sure he will take it with him and go well heading in with the Cowboys. And I'm sure the Cowboys will use him well. He's going to be back with the old coach there. So that will be good. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, my thoughts overall on him. All the best. He gave us his best, I guess. Could have been better, but that's just the way it goes. So.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So the Dab fam says Tigers lucky to have the Storm round one since the Cheese Cameron Munson and Chris Lewis are suspended. Yeah, I still think, regards to that, just going off topic here, but I'm playing the Tigers in round one. Look, I still think if you're betting off your head here, I'd still be backing the Storm even without those players. So, yeah, that's personal opinion there. I just, I personally think the Tigers will struggle again next year. That's the way I see it going. I think they will have another very struggling season. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that comment? Hold the ball. What do you think?
I go for any team that plays the Storm. So go the Tigers.
Yeah, exactly right. But I just don't see the Storm. It's very, very early though to make predictions. I know a lot of people on YouTube are putting out predictions very early. I think it's too early to do predictions. Personally, I think wait end of the every time. That's when I do my predictions. So people are doing which I know people just want to bring out content for the sake of it, but yeah, I think it's a bit early for predictions, and my predictions won't be coming out till end of February. I'm not too sure about you, but that's when I'll be doing my predictions and previews and all that for the season. Yep, because anything can happen during the off season. Yeah. So look, let's move on now. Another interesting topic to talk about there, but thoughts on the what's the other thing I was going to talk about? Sorry, I keep forgetting. Thoughts is the play that fuck, I forgot to say. What was I going to say again? Sorry.
No, you're
I keep butchering it today. So apologies for that.
Maybe we can talk about the announcement of the Warriors Puma.
Sorry, this has not been yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was going to say. Sorry, all over the place. Just all over the place. Not good enough for my standards, but yeah. What's your thoughts on the sponsor? First things first, the sponsor. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, look. Obviously, I've been buying Canterbury merch from Warriors Canterbury merch, should I say, for quite some time. I've seen some good jerseys. I've seen some very questionable jerseys, should I say, for lack of a better word. But ultimately, I'm actually pretty excited with this venture here. I cannot wait. I love Puma. I'm a Puma dude, should I say. Big fan of them. I also support other teams that are sponsored by Puma. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I think this is a more colorful approach. Again, that recognition that brand Puma are a multi-billion-dollar company, big names, big teams who get sponsored by them. So for the Warriors to be part of that, I absolutely love it. Looking forward to it. And yes, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be buying a lot of their merch. I love Puma merch, man. And you just add the Warriors logo to it. Sold. I'm going to buy everything they have, basically. So I'm looking forward to it. Cannot wait to wear Puma gear for sure.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how they do with the new designs. New big shout out and big thanks to Canterbury over the years have done some great.
Yep.
They've done some great work, with the jerseys and that, and I think they've left a big legacy for the Warriors in terms of the way they've done all these jersey designs and that. So yeah, big thanks to Canterbury. Big shout out to them. But Dreamer's going to come in and do the job now. So let's see how they go. I think they'll do a pretty good job actually. Big design company around the world, Puma. So yeah, good luck to them actually. So yeah, keen to see what they can produce with the new merch and how they go about it. So yeah, for 2022 and beyond is the deal supported by by the Warriors. They confirmed it this morning. Or about this, this was already confirmed by Cameron George. So he already confirmed it's this case, no surprise. But
and just one thing as well.
The AB fan was asking what time is the draw coming out. I think that's tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow morning. So Tuesday morning is when the draw will come out. So yeah, around about 10 o'clock. I think 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're gonna say something?
Yeah. And just to add on to that as well, I do believe that the Warriors will be revealing their gear on the 6th of December, according to someone who on their Twitter page looks like they work with the Warriors, for the Warriors, doing something. So I'm just going to lean on that person's source and bask in it. So there you go. The 6th of December is apparently when the Warriors will be revealing their Puma gear. And that's when my wallet will begin hiding. So looking forward to it.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, looking forward to it. But move on very quickly. There is so there was a tweet by Sean Johnson on Twitter. I'll just get it. I'll just find it. But he is coming back to the Warriors next year, as everyone's well aware. He's come back to the Warriors for the first time. Since he. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes. But hold the ball. What do you think, Sean? Before I get up the what he said in regards to mental health and all that, but Sean Johnson, how do you think it will go next year for Sean Johnson? Because it's going to be very interesting.
Look, I'm still going to hold the same judgments I had. Even during the time his announcement was made that he'll be returning home. As I dub him, he's the Warriors' son. You know what I mean? He's just he's been there from the start, right? For me personally, again, I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how he contributes. As he says himself, he's more mature, right? He's got that experience, which would be great for us. We need it, all right? That's the honest truth. For me, again, it's going to be seeing what he can apply, working with the boys alongside him, whether that be Walsh, whether that be CHT, Ash Taylor to a lesser degree, the forwards, Toru Harris. Again, I also want to maybe even consider, could he be captain? Has he earned that right to be the captain of the Warriors? And even though I love Adam Van Blake as a captain, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm actually open to the idea if the Warriors were to turn him into a captain, Sean Johnson, that is. I think he's earned it. And I think it might even elevate his game just a bit more. But in saying that, we've got to watch out because there is that that pressure that comes with it. How will he go with that? I'm not too sure. But again, just going back to what I was saying, looking forward to it. It'll be good. Just got to keep an eye on the injuries. That seems to be his Achilles heel, so to speak, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to try and monitor that one there. But in regards to him coming back, let's do it. I've had my opinions of him in the past, or I'm not going to say I haven't. I'm sure we all have. We've all said things we shouldn't have, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. Passionate fans, the sport. But I look to him in a new lens, a new way of thinking, a new way of looking, and I'm looking back and I'm just there, looking at him with hope. So in regards to your question, what are my thoughts? Excited, man. Let's do it. Sean Johnson's back, baby. Let's go.
Yep. So let's get into it. So Sean Johnson, the tweet there. He's this was talking about mental healthness. Sorry. And he's saying here, he tweeted out, 76% of suicide by men, which being one of the biggest causes of death for men under 35, yet men are less likely to speak out or access various philosophical theories than men. We need to break the stigma and end the silence. Do not man up. It's time to talk. Alf Mum, and then put up a quote on his Twitter saying, "I've been doing a lot of speaking lately, talking and venting to people and feel comfortable with. What I'm feeling can be, and so can what you're feeling. I'm not alone, and neither are you." So, yeah, he's just talking about mental healthness and how it's important to speak up and all that. But hold the ball. What are your thoughts on it? I know this is not footy or Warriors or anything like that. Thought it was a thing that needs to be brought up. But what are your thoughts on that? What Sean Johnson said there, I think is well said.
Yeah, look, first things first, I think, look, it doesn't matter if it's Warriors or not, personally. I think you're spot on to actually bring it up into discussion.
Yeah.
I think mental health is something that needs to be spoken about, particularly with men. Again, obviously, it affects both men and women. Dare I even say it, but it is what it is. Now, to go back to what he was saying and stuff, I think it's important. A lot of the time, and again, I'm not saying this from a qualified perspective. It's just more so a personal perspective, as well as things you observe. We all read it and see it, and there's a big push for it, which I think is important. But in the end, I think it's great. I think it's a healthy message, and it's alarming the stats to actually read on. So again, it's about checking in on yourself, checking in on your mates as well, right? Because a lot of us have friends, and sometimes we don't even know when they're feeling down. So it's actually really important to do that. So for Sean Johnson to again be part of that campaign, be part of that push to make mental health aware is awesome, because there's a lot of guys who don't actually like talking about it. Let's be real, and they may even be some of the people who watch us. So it's more from a point of encouragement to say, hey, speak up. We're here to listen to. We're here to talk. We're here to be an ear, so to speak. So what he said, what he promotes, I'm all for it. 110%. I'm all the way behind mental health. Absolutely. You will never catch me being against it ever, personally. All the way for it. And absolutely applaud him for doing that. So good on you, Sean Johnson. Awesome stuff, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's perfectly said and well said by yourself there. And I think people who have mental health, are going through that system, or what they feel is, if you don't be afraid to speak out, speak, remember your friends, speak out, don't hide it, don't hide behind, it, and just find that support for sure, because it's not good, there's a lot of people that die from it. So just speak up, have that support. You got that support, have that support behind you, and just make sure you speak out. But it's well said by Sean Johnson there, and you've reported on what you said, well said. But moving on from that, another thing I forgot to mention is a very interesting development there in the of the head of performance. Now, I think this was announced last Wednesday. It is a new head of performance ready to return to the club. Now, his name is Bellin Couples or something, Bellin Kebbles. And he's, sorry if I pronounce it wrong again, but he held the role as a head of the athletic performance for the Warriors back in 2015, 16, 17, and 18. So he was part of the Warriors staff there at the Warriors when we made the finals here. So yeah, he's replacing Craig, who's heading back to COVID season here in Australia. So he's heading back home. So he's replacing him in terms of the head of performance here. So yeah, very interesting there, because it says that he was part of the Newcastle Knights and when Nathan Brown was there. But I want to get your thoughts on this. He's a former. This is a bit of history on him for those who don't know him. The former West Tigers winger. So he's played for the West Tigers, and he spent 3 years at the Knights. Yeah, that's besides that, he's the one heading home. So there's a bit of a change in staff there. But what's your thoughts on it with regards to that?
Look, my thoughts on it. Cool, I guess. Look, obviously, you want the Warriors to perform the best, so you hire the best that's available. I think it's good. He does have the experience as well, right? So he has, been the performance dude for us for quite some time in the past. So, again, it's welcoming someone back home, which I think is good. Overall, though, again, I just want to sort of see what he can bring for the boys heading into next season. So that's where my eyes will be. I think Twentyman did an okay job. Questionable areas here and there, but that's just the way it goes. So again, what will this guy do? What will Dallin bring to the table, so to speak? Can he help us? Can he give us the stamina required, the strength, and so on and so forth? So I'm looking at it from that standpoint there. Again, we'll just have to see what happens. But hey, all the best. Looking forward to it. Sweet. Let's do it.
Yep. So what's listed on the Warriors website here? So this is the football stuff at the moment. Head coach is Nathan Brown, NRL assistant coach Craig Hodges, and Justin Morgan is still there, which I'm not going to say anything there in terms of that one. But anyway, NRL transition coach Slade Griffin, head of performance, which I just talked about, and the NRL performance is Noel Green. It's staff there. That's part of the staff there involved, and you've got the football management, which is the football operations manager there, Laurie Hale, which is the team manager, and that's pretty much all the staff there. So that's the staff currently for the Warriors for next year. So, going to be interesting to see how it is. Moving on, we'll move on to the next thing now, and what I'm going to talk about, let's get a special mention here, is to Wade Egan. Now, this is a special cause here. He did with the teammates. We'll just bring that back up.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. My app's froze. But,
You're up.
There it is. Open up again. But oh gosh, what's here? Anyway, bear with me for a second. Sorry, guys. Had a bit of issues. Not good. Try that again. Okay, so what's going on here? Keeps closing.
Do you want me to look it up?
Sorry,
guys.
Me to
look it up?
Trying to bring it up. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. My bad. Having issues.
Do you want me to bring it up, Fanatics?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Just bring it up. What I was going to talk about there.
Yeah.
The app says can't hear us. Oh.
All right. So do you want me to just quickly give it give it a Yep. All right. So it says that Egan rallies Warriors for charity challenge. So basically, where Egan's bringing together a group of teammates for a 24-hour stationary bike ride to raise funds for Gotcha for Life. Basically, Gotcha for Life is supporting community cause as a passion for Egan. Last year linked up with the Black Dog Institute with Mults for Mental Health. So Gotcha for Life is basically about it's basically for young boys and girls growing up with the tools to actually be successful in life. Talking about mental health again, and just letting them know that there is hope there, basically, and I'm giving them the tools to help them with mental health again. There, basically, it's a quick summary.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's great. Big shout out there to Wade Egan. Good job. That's awesome to see that him and a bunch of teammates are getting involved in a bit of charity work. So a big shout there to Wade Egan on that. I think that's an awesome just making sure get out there do something like that. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Quick thoughts on what do you think about it?
No, I think it's good. And the fact that, the word teammates is mentioned is that, obviously there's going to be a few other Warriors boys, who want to be part of it. It's not a small feat as well. 24 hours on a stationary bike, right? You got to think about it. That's 24 hours of just full non-stop pedaling. And I'm assuming they're going to take it in turns, right? So again, it's going to be a team effort, but I think it's great. So yeah, good on them, and just good on the boys for again just having a very healthy, and I guess healthy approach to something that is so, I think, in my opinion, depending on where you are, who you are, can be quite sensitive to talk about. So it's good to see us taking the front foot there, and may we continue to do so. I think so. Good initiative, good work to both Sean Johnson and Wade Egan, and may they continue to grow that and not just be Warriors, may it spread out to different teams as well. May those men speak up about it as well. And just side note as well, I think even personally, for the Pacifica and Māori community as well. So good work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think we can. If there's any hold the ball, I think that's pretty much covered what we've covered today in terms of news and that. And is there anything else you'd like to quickly mention before we just head off? Because I think we've pretty much covered it.
Yeah, look, I normally don't do this, so you're going to have to forgive me, Fanatics. But as you guys know, I haven't been actually doing much videos, as I mentioned before, studies and all that stuff there. But they're out of the way. So guys, expect me to be making more content. Fanatics and I will continue to team up. I want to try and make it, we'll talk about it, but we'll continue to team up basically on a regular basis to give you guys the best. And the best content he and I can give regarding Warriors. So looking forward to that. But yeah, expect me to post up a lot more videos heading into the summer edition as well. Not quite summer yet. We're getting there slowly. Still spring. Once it hits December, it's all full blaze ahead. So looking forward to that. But again, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say. But thank you, Fanatics, and again, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, no doubt me and Hold the Ball will continue to try and do abs in the off season for sure. We will organise it as per usual. Look, to apologise for a few things today. Look, I'm not didn't job there in terms of and the connection was a little bit cutty as well. But do apologise for that. We'll try and make sure I'm a bit better next time. But like I said, thanks to Hold the Ball for coming on the channel. They're doing an awesome job. Go check out his content. He's back and he'll be doing more content. So yeah, huge congratulations to Hold the Ball 400 subscribers as well. So he's on his channel this week, I believe it was. So you go check out his channel, go subscribe, do all the it's been great fun have you on the channel. Hold the Ball. Appreciate you for coming on and giving up your time and chat with me today. It's looking forward to doing more of these in the future. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks for those who actually didn't be patient with me. I do apologise. Like I said, try and make sure everything's better next time. But thanks for joining, and don't forget, if you're new to the channel, go subscribe. Getting very close to 800 subscribers, so do hit that subscribe button. That's much appreciated. Thanks for all the support as per usual. Like the video, do all the following, share, and I'll see you guys all in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, for that one. Thanks guys for watching. And in the broadcast.